Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some action inside the ring? Make some noise, come on! Ladies and gentlemen, you can do better than that. Are you ready for the summertime brawl? Come on! Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce your first boxers for the first bout here this evening. Please welcome firstly into the blue corner, representing the Platinum Gym, Jack Lewis.
I got ice in my veins, blood in my eyes, hate in my heart, love in my mind. I sing nights full of pain, days are the same. You keep me safe, yeah. Save me the rain. I search but never find, hurt but never cry. I work but forever try.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent across the ring into the red corner, representing Euro Fitness, Johnny Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first bout here this evening for the Summertime Brawl, presented by Eaton Promotions. This bout has been sponsored by SDL Sultan Dry Lining. As we reintroduce your boxers, please welcome once again boxing out of the blue corner, with the black shorts, the white stripe and the white waistband, representing the Platinum Gym, Jack Lewis. And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black shorts with the white stripe and the white waistband, representing Euro Fitness, This is a heavyweight contest and will be decided over 3 2-minute rounds of EBA action. Your referee, Mr. Colin Payne. Thank you.
So here we are for tonight's action from EBA. First bout between Jack Lewis from Platinum Gym in the black shorts with the white trim, against John Lee from Euro Fitness, wearing the black vest and the all black shorts. Lewis has got a bit of a reach advantage, but John Lee straight in there with some bombs, some heavy shots. Yeah. Jack Lewis being pushed back to the corner by Lee. Got to make use of his extra reach. Lee's going to try and get in close, work him to the head and body. He's doing that quite well at the moment. Lewis looking to keep him at arm's length, but he needs to keep his hands up as well. Dropping those hands down. Lee's got a good guard position. I imagine he's used to fighting taller opponents. He's used to having to keep his hands up high. They're certainly in a good position. Lewis looking for a big shot, but unfortunately took one as he went in. Lee looking far more composed at this stage. Getting in there a bit of a hug when he's in close. Nice punch on the break. Lewis still looking for that big looping shot. I think he needs to be a little bit more busy, throw smaller shots, but more of them. I'm guessing both of these guys are first timers. Although to be fair, Lee is starting to look a little bit more comfortable in that ring. Starting to look a little bit more at home. Yeah, moving in behind his jab. Needs to keep it tight when he's in there. Once he's moved in. And I think I'll definitely give that round to John Lee.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out.
Okay, let's see if Jack Lewis is going to keep his hands up this time. See what his corners told him in the break. John Lee looking like he's going to hold it together, just the same as he did in the first round. Hands up high, moving in behind the jab. Just needs to work when he's in there. I mean, he's the shorter man. He's got the advantage when he's in close. Don't know why he wants to hug him when he's in there. If he could keep his hands moving, he'd certainly have an advantage. And Jack Lewis still looking for that big left-hand hook. It's not really got any power behind it, and it's not really landing either. Nice right hand there, though. And much more power in his punches if he kept his head facing towards his opponent when he threw them. Also, if he managed to keep his back leg on the ground. Referee Colin Payne just having a word with him about I think punching after the break. Jack Lewis has got to use his right hand as well. Just going all with his left hand at the moment. John Lee needs to work inside. Shorter man working in. He's doing that nicely, but then he stops working once he's inside. This is a little bit better from him though. Oh, nice uppercut there from Lewis. In behind the jab again from Lee. Got to keep working when you're in there, Mr. Lee. Nice jab from Lewis, but he took a strong left hand from Lee at the same time. Lewis's hands getting lower and lower. If I was in John Lee's corner, I'd be screaming at him to work to the head because those hands are coming down low. Come on, John Lee, work behind that jab. And there's the end of second round. Again, I think I'd give it to John Lee.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out.
Well, I'm not scoring this fight, but if I was, I'd have John Lee ahead. Both rounds to him so far. So I'd be telling Jack Lewis if I was in his corner, he has to knock him out to stand any chance of a win. They keep getting their arms tied up at the moment. As I've said before, John Lee needs to work inside, he needs to move inside to nullify his opponent's extra reach, but then he needs to work. He needs to batter that body when he's in close, but he's getting tied up. To be fair, Jack Lewis is holding onto his arm, not letting him work easily. But I still think he could throw more. Nice shot there. He's got him on the go now. Jack Lewis keeping that head high, and it's a dangerous thing to do. He's been caught 2 or 3 times, and again. Got to get those hands up, keep that chin down. He drops that guard and sticks that chin in the air every time he comes forward with that jab. To be fair, the jab's not bad. It's finding its target, but he's very exposed when he throws it. And again, John Lee failing to work inside, which is such a shame, having got in there. And it's a fairly obvious tactic for a shorter man. Once you've got inside your opponent's long, straight punches, work away at his body or work away up and down to body and head. Just not happening. He is catching him as he moves in. Got him again there with a nice straight left. Oh, and going for a big uppercut there. These guys need to stop trying to hold their opponent's arms. They're so worried about being hit that they're not throwing punches themselves. There's the final bell, and I should be surprised if Mr. Lee hasn't taken that by unanimous decision, but we'll see.
Boxers, please, to the centre of the ring. Legion, after 3 hard-fought rounds of heavyweight action, we do have a unanimous decision. And that decision goes in favour of the red corner, Johnny. Please take control from the opponent.